Okay, this is going to sound really bad. I was thinking that I needed to do like a yarny video, and it was going to be mostly like showing yarn. And I'm like, okay, I got so much yarn to show. I know, don't come at me. Don't come at me here in the comments. But I'm like, I'm just going to do a quick couple of things here because I need to get into these yarns because I need to use them. And I'm going to wait for some other things to come in to do my whole yarny video and show you progress on things, a few small finishes, things like that. So anyhow, let's get into the few things that I have to like have right now. Let's look at this bag first. I went to the yarn store, my local yarn store, because I needed, okay, let me show you first of all, let me show you this, a little bit of progress here. This could end up being its own video. I don't know. I wanted to make a pocket scarf, and I hunted and hunted and hunted for patterns to make a pocket scarf, and I came across one. I knew the yarn I wanted to make. This was at the Yarn Garden in their sale plot. All right, it is Juniper Moon Farm Cirrus Rainbow. Not my colors, but I fell in love with them. I mean, there's pink in it, there's orange, tans, browns. I fell in love with it. Then I found a pattern. I'm doing it for the crochet along, right? The crochet along. So I found a pattern, and I'm glad I'm doing this pattern actually. Now, it actually called for a worsted weight yarn. This is a DK, so it's going to work up a little bit smaller. So we played around with it, and my wonderful people that are on my live on Fridays, we talked about it. We talked about gauge. I did a little gauge swatch, which I don't normally do, but I knew that this was going to work up differently with the hook that they were recommending for the pattern, because that was worsted weight. So we played with it. We measured. I tried it on. It's a scarf. Okay, I tried it on. Right? And tried it on. See how long it would be? Make sure it was going to be long enough. And I got started on it. I am on the 3rd row. So it goes down and back. Now, this is a color changing yarn. If you look at it closely, and I should have pulled out another skein of this. I got 3 of them. It changes. The changes are very long, and each of the balls seemed to start differently, look differently. Some were more pinks, some were very interesting. But I think doing it this way, instead of having like clumps of color change and make, big patches, mine's going back and forth, and it's going to show all of the different color changes differently. I like it, and I really like the yarn. All right, so it's a pocket scarf. I need a pocket. The pocket's going to be a sunburst granny. And so I looked at this yarn, and I looked at all the colors. Remember, there was pink in the center first, a little pink. Green, tan, orange. There's more pink on the outside. This is what it's looking like so far with just 2 rows. Well, I'm on the 3rd row. Let's see, now I'm just in tan up here at the top. But look at the pinks. Okay, let's go all the way to the other end where I started. I believe I started at this end, and it was much more pink at this end. No, maybe I started at this end. I started at this end. See how pink it is at the bottom? Anyhow, I also looked, and I'm like, it's going to turn to orange. I need a solid color. So I went in looking for a solid color. She was like right off the bat. She says, you're looking for the cirrus. You need the solid colors. They're right up in the front window. And I was like, how do you know I'm looking for a solid color cirrus? And she goes, I just lucky guess. So I got this. And I think it's going to be enough of a contrast. It doesn't look as contrasting when you hold it up to the whole ball. However, look, if you hold it up to the scarf, look at the contrast we're going to get. And this orange is going to come into play later in the ball. So this is going to be my square. It's a sunburst granny. And I think I'm just going to do it solid. It's going to be pretty on top of this. So the neat thing about this is I can just keep going and going. She had the scarf pretty narrow. I mean, probably just the width of the sunburst granny square. I could add more rows. I have 3 balls of this. I have 3. I can keep going, and I could add more, right? So I can make it as wide as I want. It's an interesting stitch too. It's called the linked double crochet, which I have never done a linked double crochet. But you'll notice how cool it is. You get this little bar across there. It's really neat. I like it. And it's easy to do. It's easy. It's fun. It's making a tighter fabric because I downsized my hook after doing a little gauge test. You know what I mean? So I like it. So when I was there and I was asking her, we were looking at the one ball that she had left, and it was completely looking different than this one even. But I said, so what's up with the Cirrus Rainbow? I said, are you discontinuing the Cirrus Rainbow? And she goes, yeah. She says, we're probably not going to carry Cirrus at all. And I was like, no, what? I wish I would have taken a picture of her display in the front. She had one side with all these solids, beautiful pastels, blues and yellows and pinks and light purple and tans and the orange. And then over here, they had something called jacquard, which is the same fabric. It's just dyed differently. It's not as long striping, and it has more specks and stuff in it. She said they're probably not going to carry Cirrus at all because it doesn't sell. It's a cotton. It's a Mako cotton, and it is so nice. And my heart sunk. I wanted to cry. I'm like, oh man, it's so. And she said maybe it's because the samples that we've had have been like kids things, and I'm like, but look at this scarf. I mean, I could see making a scarf, a cowl, a hat, mitts. I mean, I'm even thinking I might try if I'm going to have some of this left over. I might try working some of it up in like a bandana or something cool. It's very drapey. It's very nice. It's very pretty. Anyhow, so I'm back there talking to her about the yarn at the sale plot and pulled this out. And I was like, okay, so this is also a Cirrus Rainbow. However, this one, you got to really dig deep in here and you got to see what's in the middle. So we got this light purple, and then we got the darker pink, light purple. I think this one's going to not change as much as the orangish one does. But again, it's going to be beautiful. I got two of them. Why? Because they're in the sale plot, and they're going away from, the yarn garden. I'm sad. I could go get a light purple in a solid color, or light pink. They had both of those. Anyhow, I tell Dale this all the time. When I find something I really like, what do? Discontinue it. Not that this yarn is discontinued. It is not. It's not discontinued. You can order it. I don't know from where, but you could order it online from someplace, but I won't be able to just waltz into the yarn garden and get some. All right. While I was there, we were talking about the dog, and they got a puppy. It's so cute. And then her husband, Jason, walked up to me. I was just about ready to go, walked up to me, and he's like, well, here. This is like their monthly yarn. They've been doing a monthly yarn. Every other month, it's DK. Opposite month, it is fingering weight. I'm not into the fingering weight ones. Actually, there was one month I didn't get the DK either. I just didn't really like the colors of it. But this one's fun. It is called Toadstool. Look at it. So she talked about it on one of her lives. She puts like straps around the yarn so that the dye doesn't get to it, so it stays white, like a tie-dye. And that's what I said in the live. I was like, oh, it's like tie-dye. She goes, it's exactly what it's like tie-dye. Now, she has worked up some little mushrooms, where, she uses just like probably just a plain creamy base for the bottom. And then the cap of the mushroom, she's used this and just let the white speckles fall where they may, and makes it look like the mushroom cap. Super cute. Her husband does this like laser cutting wood stuff. So of course he made a little mushroom stitch marker. I love it. It's on the light bulb pin, which I can use that. Those are universal for crocheters or knitters. So this is a DK. I might try what she did. See if I can make some mushrooms. And I might try to make a big mushroom. She's got little mushrooms. They're so cute. Anyhow, so that's my yarn garden trip. Maybe I'll throw in a little video here as well of what I found when I went to town. I went to town and there were tents everywhere around the courthouse, up and down some of the roads. I was like, what is going on? It's not Frontier Days. That's next weekend after Labor Day. It's the Oddities Fest. Think about that. Oddities. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk over there and see what's up. There is so much going on. There are so many tents, so many vendors. I just got to go check it out. First thing I noticed when I got over there, on the very first corner, were people dressed up in, like, I don't even know. There was a cat. There was some other, there was Bigfoot. People dress up. And then they go down here. Not my style, not my stuff. But I have never seen a festival in downtown as big as that one was. Not only were there tents all around the courthouse, the road in the back, that was blocked off with vendor tents. The road on the side was blocked off. That was all food trucks. Any food truck from probably miles and miles around was there. Then you cross the main street and there's it's like a flea market-y kind of, also a consignment shop. That road in front of their store, that was all blocked off with more tents. There was tents over across the corner at a church, tents on this corner. I've never seen a festival down there this large. Talk about creepy. My video probably won't show you a whole lot of some of the creepy stuff, but let me just say, I saw more creepy dolls. There was places, booths that were letting you make a doll. They had dolls and they had clothes and supplies. You could make your own creepy doll. Creepy dolls, skulls, blood, you name it. It was there. Wasn't your place to go to find your cute being the operative word, cute, like outdoor decor. My best friend just texted me. It was so funny. I just got home and she says, do you know of any craft shows around this weekend? And I was like, no, not like craft shows, but the Oddities Fest is in downtown Charlotte. If you're looking for creepy, bloody skulls, dolls, I've never seen so much. Just like odd is a great word. Oddities. I'll put that little video in here, but you're not going to see a whole lot. Okay, so there's a man standing at one of the booths and he's got this great big, like the yellow Burmese python. He's got this huge Burmese python wrapped around him. Another lady was walking by with some sort of lizard thing. Big, huge, long, black and like white, not black and white, we'll just say. Lizard. And, I walk past and it's going with its tongue, I'm like, it was an experience. I'll just say that. This is called Festival of Oddities in my town. And it is packed. There are so many vendors. It's crazy. It is definitely odd stuff. I'll just say. I wasn't there. I don't know. Very interesting. He's got his phone, so I'm not super. Very, very interesting. Hang on, grab it. Did you see the new one? Yeah. Did you like it? Yeah, I did too. No, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, here's the other yarn I have to open because I need to get into this. Do I have scissors to open this? My scissors are on this table somewhere, but the table is covered with yarn right now because I have this. Any idea what that is? I have these. Any idea what these are? No? How about this? Will this help you out at all? No? Okay, you'll have to wait. Actually, it's a candy corn man. Just, life. Okay, this is from Expression Fiber Arts, and I am so far behind. So far behind. Well, I am a month behind. 2 months now. 2 months. Okay, so here is my monthly. Oh, this is so soft. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so hard to explain how soft this stuff is because It is her cash silk sock. It is 75% superwash merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. It is so soft. So this is for the wrap, the mystery crochet along wrap. It is so soft. All right. So it's fingering weight yarn, sock weight, fingering weight, same thing. Sock, fingering. Okay. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What's the name of this one? What is it called? Gerbera Daisy. All right. So I'm now officially 2 months behind. I got to get busy on that. All right. Now I've told you about the test crochet. The test crochet was put on hold because when it went through editing, a problem popped up with the pattern. And then I also realized I needed one more yarn. We need 11 yarns, not 10. We need 11. So I ordered one more, and this is beautiful. This is on pearlescent fingering, 50% merino and 50% mulberry silk. It's called Pink Cosmos. So this is my 11th yarn. Now, I think the pattern just re-released to us again yesterday, and we can start working on it. I need to figure out what yarns I'm going to put together to do the motif with, and I need to start it. I need to try it. Okay. So there's 2 yarns I had to have, my mystery and the test crochet. While I was there, I had a coupon. I had a $10 off coupon because every month you can try to win yarn they give away. They do a yarn giveaway every month, and it's like skeins and skeins, hanks of yarn. It would be wonderful to win that someday. But just for entering, they send you a $10 off coupon. So you can do it every month and get a $10 off coupon. So I had $10 off, and I was like, okay, I got to get these 2. And I wanted to try this. You know? So here's our yarn care tips and tricks card, how to care for your yarn. A book, too, can be a star, a living fire to lighten the darkness, leading out into the expanding universe. You know who that's from? Madeline L'Angel. What was that? Something of the Stars. The book Something of the Stars. I don't know. Anyhow, here's 20% off a $100 order. So, you know, they're always giving you coupons. They always got stuff on sale. This is a new yarn, and I really wanted to try it. Okay, so this is Mako cotton. Super soft, super nice. This is called Oscilla cotton. It's worsted weight. Not soft, but it's not horrible. But what do we got? I had to get a couple. I wanted to try it. It's 100% cotton. It's just cotton. Okay. This one's called Wuthering Lilac. So we got these beautiful purples. Light pastel, purple, blue, pink. Right? Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Now, if you'll notice it, it's got this interesting twist to it. I don't know what. I wouldn't make probably a top or anything with this. I don't know what I would make with this. Some squares, bag. I don't know. We'll see. So I got this one. They don't have very many colors because they're kind of trying this out. But then I also got Letters from Provence. So this one, again, is still purples, but we got purple, more specks in this one. Greens, purples, pink specks. So, I mean, I had to try it. You know, look at it. Very pretty. And, I mean, you can put the 2 together. You can certainly put the 2 together and do something with them, right? So, all right. That's my yarn. That's my yarn haul. I guess I'll just do this video by itself. Expression Fiber Arts. Yarn Garden. Right? Okay. Now I got to get busy because I have too many projects to do. I've got to get started. This one, I got to get this figured out. This, I got to get figured out. This, I just need to sit and work on. I've got the scarf going, the top going. You see where I'm at? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we're doing this kind of little stuff just for a break sometimes for craft shows. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let you go. And thanks for watching. And I hope you have an odd day like I did. All right. See you soon. Oh, hit that like button, please. Subscribe if you just stumbled upon this. I'm doing a lot more yarny content. Maybe I'm going to bring in some yarny people. Come on, yarny people. Where are you? Come on in. Start watching. Okay. Get this. The lady who did the pattern for this scarf, all right, she only has two or three videos on her channel. 2 or 3. And she talks in this video about some tutorials she's going to do, but I don't think they ever came to be. The woman has 12,000.7 subscribers. And how? She has 3 videos. And none of those videos went viral and have millions of views or anything. How? Come on, yarny folks. Come on, start watching. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta clean up and work on one of these projects. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.